Hello, everyone, and welcome. If you're new to this series, my name is Jason, and if you're a returner, welcome back. And to everyone, thanks for tuning in. For my quarantine update today, it is quarantine day 35 for me, and I want to share something that became viral over the weekend, and there's tons of news reports about it. And it's this little farm up in NorCal, from Half Moon Bay, California. And they started a program called GoToMeeting. And what they're doing is, for a donation, they are sending a goat into your live meetings, whether it's a Zoom meeting or a Hangout meeting or Microsoft Teams. They send a goat. I think they also have alpacas and some other farm animals. But this is something they're doing to keep their farm afloat. You can either schedule surprise visits, or you can schedule a virtual farm tour. There's a couple different tiers here. I just think it's a really neat idea, and it gives something interesting and fun to do in these hard times. And I notice a lot of other small businesses are doing something like that. Museums are doing virtual tours. Restaurants are doing free delivery and no contact delivery. So that's my quick update for you. Let's go into Steven's video, which is somewhat related. I mentioned how those goat videos are becoming viral, or that website is, I would say, pretty viral. There's tons of articles everywhere. And today, Steven's video is all about virality and medium versus message and things like that. So let's go ahead and watch.
A few days ago, the Queen of England gave a 4-minute speech.
Better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again.
Yesterday.
So that is Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of England. She's been the Queen for over 60 years now.
I uploaded a 4-minute video on the concepts of medium and message. The Queen's green dress has become a medium for a variety of messages. The intrinsic virality.
Whoa. I like this Brady Bunch-esque photo here. There are tons of memes, tons of references in here. I think I see Ministry of Silly Walks, I see Star Trek, Animal Crossing. I think I recognize maybe about 7 of these. See how many you recognize. Anyways, in this case, Steven's talking about the medium, and here the medium is the Queen's dress. Dress or top, I'm not sure, or I think in some other videos she's got a green suit. This is the medium, and we'll talk about the message as well in a bit.
The virality of the Queen of England making an historic speech has ensured the virality of at least some of those messages. It's not the first time she's worn a green dress for an historic occasion, and it's not the first time her fashion choices have generated a wave of virality.
Notice that Steven here is also wearing a green shirt, so if you want to turn him into a viral meme, you can do that as well.
Green screen technology is not hard to use, and with a line of code like this one, it becomes even easier to put.
Whenever there's code on the screen, it's a good exercise to take a look at it, try to figure out what it's going to do before it even does it. That's an exercise we talked about in a previous episode. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We have, this is Racket code. It's got parentheses based on Lisp, and it's basic render. This is a function that Steven wrote called basic render, and you pass in queen.mlt. That's just the file that it outputs, so that's a way to stay organized. And here it's passing in something called queen1. That's a function, and I'm guessing it is a specific video of the Queen. And then we have something being passed in here called monkeys_sharing.mp4. An MP4 is a video file. So I'm guessing this is going to inject a video of monkeys sharing into a video of the Queen. And since we're talking about green screens, I'm assuming it's going to automatically do the green screen color key and put this video onto her dress. So let's see if we got it.
Whatever you want. Let's say monkeys on the Queen of England's dress.
People coming together to help others, be it through delivering food parcels.
So I would say that was pretty much spot on.
And medicines, checking on neighbors.
But remember, the Queen is a content producer too. She has a medium and she has a message. Her medium can be hijacked with another message, much like viruses can be retrofitted with different viral payloads. That's actually one way of delivering cutting-edge gene therapies. But
viral payloads. There's a lot of research being done on this, and the idea is that viruses behave a lot like computer programs. They have a set payload, a set of instructions in them, and if you can change that payload, you can change those instructions. So there's research and gene therapies going on right now that will try to take these harmful viruses and then reprogram them to actually do some good, to actually help the body in lots of cool ways.
Is it ethical to hijack the Queen's speech like this?
I've faced challenges before. This one is different.
The question of whether or not it is ethical depends on what her original message was and what the new hijacking message is. Which raises the question, what is her message? And what is her medium? Let me play one unaltered clip from the very beginning of her speech.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
Did you catch the medium? Let me shorten the clip.
I'm speaking to you.
Actually, that was still too long. To get a sense of her medium,
Steve is probably going to say it, but we can tell the medium is, well, it's this video, but it's being played on the BBC channel, which we can tell by this little logo in the corner.
We really just need one single frame from the beginning of her speech. It's a BBC video. It's a BBC video of the Queen. It's a BBC video of the Queen giving a talking head style speech. And because I know myself, a digital native raised on a diet of cartoons, video games, memes, high fructose corn syrup, and Adderall, I know I'm gonna zone out. And also, 4 minutes? Come on, this is the internet. Ain't nobody got time for that. We'll start by dressing up her message about the intrinsic kindness of humanity with monkeys being kind to each other.
People coming together to help others, be it through delivering food parcels and medicines.
I felt they distracted from the importance of her point by being a bit too cute.
So I'm going to stop there. I do agree it was a little distracting, I think, because there's a bit going on in the video. There's also sound. We're going to end this here. We'll continue with part 2. But what would be better in this case? What would not distract from the message? And Stephen will give his thoughts in part 2. But I would say maybe a video without sound, maybe something with less movement going on, maybe some historical events or something like that. Something where we can still hear the Queen's message, maybe something that actually plays into it or supports it. So yeah, we'll see what Stephen has in mind in part 2. For now, if you are watching on Udemy, there will be some assignments for you below. For everyone else, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.